Three dudes talking about anime. Guess it's important to hear what they say. Argue over what throughout night and day. Now that you listen to the Rant Cafe.
Yo, what is up, boys? How's it going? And welcome back to another episode of the Rant Cafe Anime Podcast. This week, we're talking about summer 2025 anime, but we actually watched the first episodes, and we're going to be giving our opinions on like what we liked, what we didn't like, so on and so forth. With me today, we have Jordan, the anime dude. How you doing?
What's up, everybody? Happy to be here. It is summer, as you can tell.
Hell yeah. And Recon, what's up, man?
What is up, everybody? We are back to discuss once again the summer season of anime. Every single first episode. Well, I say every single, but most of them we're going to talk about, hopefully.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dandadan Season 2 is the most popular anime of the summer season, for good reason. Season 1 was a banger. And Season 2, Episode 1, which we mentioned before, it doesn't really feel like Season 2, because it ended in like the middle of an arc, was pretty creepy. Though their faces, that little family's faces, I can't remember the family's name, but their faces were creepy as hell.
Yeah, I kept thinking they were like maybe ghosts or something, or no, they're just the family living there, and it's like, you know, this series has had ghosts, which are terrifying. It's had aliens, which are terrifying, and then this time around, it has the thing that's even more scary, right? People that are just corrupted, right? Corruption's scary. So yeah, it's a scary arc here. So.
Watching the Kaido family just get eaten by the worm was like peak.
It's like you see it coming, but you're still ready for it, right?
Yeah, they're just dancing in a circle. They thought it was like a snake, you know, it's like a big worm, and they just ate him. But like they were definitely they were definitely possessed in a way or some type of thing, because their eyes were changing colors.
I would assume so, but the thing I love about Dandadan, and it's one of the reasons I still haven't figured out this show, right? I feel like you never quite know what's going on. There's ghosts, and then there's aliens, and then there's like everything in between, right?
Yeah,
so it's like, what is going on? What's happening? Trying to figure that out is sometimes a mystery unto itself.
Yeah, some type of supernatural thing was going on. They were feeding people that like came to their town to this worm that they thought was a snake because of an old legend. They were definitely like influenced by it in some way, because it was not just a normal worm. It was some type of supernatural worm. Maybe it's an alien. Maybe it's a ghost.
It could be. It could be.
Could be. Recon, what are your thoughts on Dandadan so far?
Well, episode 1 was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm not even surprised. Lots of people once again complaining online of how, old people are grooming little kids, and yeah.
Well, I mean,
look,
no grooming.
It's anime.
I saw those tweets.
Anime.
I saw those
anime.
tweets. I saw those tweets, and I'm like, people don't know the definition of grooming. It seems.
Yeah, that.
I probably wouldn't say grooming, but more like trying to grab Momo.
Yeah.
In, you know.
Molest,
but it's
assault,
anime.
rape.
Just fucking relax. It's anime.
Which is terrifying, right?
Yeah.
But, she held her own. She's one of the more competent of the group, and she was able to kind of fight her way out of that scenario. So the fights themselves were pretty good there.
No, I swear to God, someone was talking about the first episode of Dandadan, and they used the word grooming, and I'm just like, these are aliens coming to like like that. Literally, like they're trying to like, I don't know. They're fucked up. It's scary. It's spooky. They're groping.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the robot aliens that
All
wanted
the buzzwords, okay?
to reproduce with her.
Grape. Anyway.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyways,
my Dress Up Darling Season 2, if you guys want to talk about that a bit. I didn't watch it just because I didn't finish Season 1. I read a bunch of the manga, so maybe I'll get to it at some point, but I would want to maybe rewatch Season 1 or like kind of just refresh my memory before I jumped into this.
Yeah. I will say I was never like the biggest fan of Season 1. Like everybody else loved it and adored it, and I just thought it was pretty all right, but I rewatched it a little bit prior to going into the second season, and I liked it more than I remembered because I hadn't ever gone back to rewatch it. So I love series where they kind of like go deep into like a little niche or passion that somebody has, and they just kind of full on tackle it. And you know, this one, it's him with his Hina dolls, and then it's her with her cosplay, and then like the overlap in between, right? It kind of goes over all that. And not on top of like liking it more, I feel like it came back with a bang. It was a fun time. We got to I thoroughly enjoyed the first episode of Season 2, so
nice.
Excited to see more of this one.
Recon, have you been watching Season 2? I'm happy Jordan liked the second.
Yes,
You're making me want to watch it.
Have been.
Yeah,
I've been watching Season 2. It's
like Cloverworks makes it look beautiful, etc. So
Yeah, so like Jordan said, Cloverworks that is doing really good. It looks pretty. The show is nice. I love the relationship between Gojo and Marin, but it's pretty much the same as what we've seen in season one. Just more development between the two characters. Cosplaying. And Marin is now cosplaying different characters, and of course, the striking fan service is the primary reason why the male fan base is even watching the show in the first place. But it's so far so good. I'm liking it. Simple, but I'm liking it.
Nice.
I would go so far as to say like I kind of block out fan service in a lot of the shows I watch. Like I appreciate it sometimes, but it's not like a make or break for me. But the characters in this show really are well written. Like it's one of those things where Gojo, he seems like that tropey rom-com guy in a lot of ways because he is a teenage boy who doesn't have familiarity with any of the social interactions at first or even other hobbies kind of outside. He doesn't have stuff outside of his hobby that he has interacted with, but it shows us at the very start of the first episode of the first season that is kind of due to that trauma he had early on, right? So we see him kind of tackling that more in this season already, just based on kind of going out, talking to people he normally wouldn't, and seeing that they're not necessarily going to jump him and judge him based on everything, right? You can't have that fear of going out in the world based on previous trauma and stuff like that. So it's going a little bit more into the characters than it had prior, and I'm really enjoying it. So
nice. That's good to hear. You're making me want to watch it.
Yeah.
Kaiju No 8 is apparently one of the most
Still hasn't
popular,
aired.
but it hasn't come out yet.
It hasn't aired yet.
But it's still, it's
6
funny how
days.
it's the third most popular on this website, but it hasn't had a first episode. Meanwhile, so many of these have had a first episode. But I'm excited for it. Kaiju No 8 was so good. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I liked it a lot.
This one was fucking good.
Really
good.
Stick with me here. This one makes me feel racist because I can't freaking say the name, and I keep saying flagrant flower, and it's fragrant flower, but like I'm getting my R's and L's mixed up in the freaking title. It's like I'm just gonna call it blooms or something. Like what's the name for this one?
All right, blooms with dignity. Honestly, I just love the characters. The two main characters, I just love them. They were so like she was so cute. I love that like he like is like feared by everybody and like kind of misinterpreted, and then like she like didn't judge him based off his looks and whatever, and like the kind of the gossip going around about him. It was just a cute, wholesome show that kept my attention and looked good.
Yeah, I think this is one of those examples of like you don't have to do anything groundbreaking or breathtaking to be good. It's just really well polished as far as like the story it's telling, right? So very high quality. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Cloverworks once again. We all know how good their fucking animation is. Visually, this show is beautiful to watch. It's simple. It's a simple story, but it's really cute and wholesome. And I was surprised that the guy, the delinquent boy, works in a pastry shop. And he has to talk to people, and like everybody's just afraid of him. So I was kind of surprised of that. But I really like the concept of how he's in a school of low-life boys in a really poor environment, and the girl is more in a super rich academy with girls that don't like the guys, and they're right next door as well.
It is weird how like they're right next door, right? That part is a bit strange, but
they could have done like a couple like down the street. Like
but then you don't
on
have
the
the
same
shots
street.
of him seeing her
Gotta be
across
next
the
door.
way, right, Briggs? You got to see the window view to window view.
I know, right?
And they both have the window seat, which makes them the main character. The window seat.
But how crazy is it? Speaking of Cloverworks, though, that they are doing 3 anime this season, all like 3 of the biggest rom-com titles too. Like they're doing the Bunny Girl series.
Dress Up Darling.
Yeah, Bunny Girl Senpai,
Bloom,
Dress Up Darling, and then Bloom.
Bunny Girl
Yeah,
Senpai. That's crazy.
all in the same season. That's a lot. And they all look good so far. I haven't checked out Bunny Girl Senpai, but I trust.
I hope they're not being overworked. That's a lot.
I hope not too. But
damn.
I hope it's like different teams of things. But even so, that doesn't seem sustainable. That's a lot for one season.
The next anime is Gachiakuta, which was the one I was most excited for this season, or one of the most excited for. What are your thoughts, guys, on this?
You go ahead, Jordan, first.
Oh, okay. So
or do you want me to go first?
Well, I feel like I almost have to go first because last time we talked about this, I was like, you know what? trash. That's what's in the name. That's probably what it is, trash. But Briggs said, no, you got to watch this. And
All right, go ahead.
you know, when you're right, Briggs. This one
Yeah?
was pretty solid.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was great. A lot of world building in episode 1 that I'm not sure will have like immediate. It's not like an immediate tell of what the series itself is going to be because it was all set up for jumping into what's beyond that, right? Episode 2 and beyond is going to be way different than episode 1. It seems like. But it hooked me. It was good. One man's trash is another man's treasure. It's a lot of societal commentary in that way, just very on the nose, very kind of in your face about it. But nonetheless, quality is good. It looks good. It a little bit shonen actiony, but it's setting up a revenge story that makes me want to watch the next episode and see where it goes. Right? So
Hell yeah.
I didn't think I would like this one.
I was most interested in the world, the actual world, and how two towns or villages, however you want to call them, are split between each other in halfway. The rich side and the poor side. It's kind of almost the same as the Bloom series, where you have a rich school and the popular school. But you have the rich people who get rid of like quality stuff, and the poor people on the other side. A lot of them, probably salvage these things to make money, but the main protagonist especially is one that goes and salvages stuff to get some money. But the most interesting thing about the town that he lives in is the giant hole where bad people get tossed away if you commit a crime. And I didn't know what was down there, but god damn, it was a massive hole.
Yeah, I feel like the story is just starting in episode 2, like it begins because the end of the episode ends with him falling into the hole and seeing the monsters
A
and
giant
shit.
monster.
And it was crazy. So
Inside
the
of the
story, the revenge story, and the training arc or whatever, like I feel like the glow up is gonna start here because he's not like he's like strong or anything, right? But he's gonna have to become a warrior to work his way out of there and survive.
And
I really do like the characters, and I do like the world and the concept. I do feel like they were kind of telling and not showing. There was a little bit too much, like the action scenes and there was a lot of exposition that was just like, I'm like, well, just give us a backstory. Just show us the whole. Like we didn't need to have all these conversations about it before we saw it. And like, I'm like, just give us a backstory about what happened with the dad. Don't just like all these conversations.
No,
I don't
but
know.
this was good. This was good. It was building up. It's like I really wanted to see what the fucking hole was about the entire episode, but the build up and all of that till the end of the episode and seeing the monster, I was like, oh, now I want to see more. That was good. I liked it.
They ending the way they did was very good. It makes you want to watch episode 2. And I did like a lot of things about it, and I'm super excited for where it goes. I do like it. I was just one little nitpick was just like the exposition where it's just like, I know we're gonna get the flashback later on, so maybe don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I will say I don't think it was a masterpiece or anything to that effect, but it was fun, right? Like I did enjoy it. I will say, the concept of like them guarding the trash of the wasteful side, the higher up side of things, and like it being illegal to go through that trash was interesting to me. So he would kind of break in. Salvage that stuff and then kind of restore it in order to try to make some extra money and get by and whatnot. He figured it was wasteful not to do that. So that was all pretty interesting. And then we see him get caught for the first time while doing it. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was interesting the way they did go with it. But my heart kind of stopped midway through that first episode because in my head, he gave the girl he likes the bunny rabbit, right? That he had stolen and then restored. And my thought process was, oh crap, is she gonna get in trouble for that? Like, no. I saw as soon as you see the police marching through, right? So, it didn't go that way. Not quite as dark as I expected in that way. But
she felt betrayed. She thinks he was a murderer.
Yeah,
that broke my heart.
It still hurt,
broke
though, right?
me, man.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not as bad as it could have been, but it still hurt. And it's like one where it's like you get it from her perspective, right? Everybody, her parents, her friends, everybody said like, they've warned him about this kid. They said he's like this, he's like that, and she's like tried to go against the grain. And then from his perspective, right, that's the one person that ever trusted him in the whole world, right, and kind of believed in him. And then as soon as things got tough, she stopped believing in him, right? And
the thing is, everybody around the town is just talking about him because He is the son of a murderer, I think, of like his father used to be a criminal, so everybody is assuming that one day he's gonna commit a crime and he's gonna do something bad. And what do you know? The day came, but it was accusations. He was accused for murder, and he got framed, and he got tossed away, which was sad. And that's the first time he got caught.
I get why the girl flipped on him, but I kind of was hoping that she wouldn't.
I was hoping that she wouldn't too,
that
right?
she would know him.
I was hoping she would be on his side.
I was hoping that she would know him well enough to know that he would never kill the person that like he cares about so much. Like if you actually know him,
100%.
you would know that like he cares about that person. But also, I
Right.
see the perspective like everyone's warned her about him, and now it's like he's just meeting their expectations, what he's been told this entire time. And maybe they don't know each other that well because he's shy, right?
Yeah, they made it understandable from both ways, but my initial gut feeling was from his perspective and yours as well, right there, where you're like, man, that hurts, right? So they made it like a gut punch with her dropping the bunny. Interesting overall. I'm still a bit confused by the trashier side of town. They say everybody there is like a descendant at least of a criminal or criminal themselves, and that's why they're on that side. But then also, I guess if you're a criminal, you also get sent down in the pit. So I guess there's levels to this stuff. Does it depend on the level of the crime or things like that, right? So that's a bit confusing.
I don't think it's that. It's more like you're just poor because the other side is rich. They have a lot of money and shit.
I think they said at some point though during the exposition that like the people that lived there were like descendants of people that had committed crimes and stuff though. It was my understanding.
I think if you're like dad committed a crime, your family ends up in the slums. Yeah. Like eventually, maybe
like blue collar crime, pickpocketing, maybe stuff like that. You end up over there, and then like if you kill somebody, it's the pit or something. Maybe there's levels. I'm not sure, but that could have been explained maybe a little bit better because I'm a bit confused there still.
But we'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, I'm excited for more. Super excited with the way the episode ended. I want to see his underdog story, coming back, getting revenge, so on and so forth. But I'm also just curious as to what's down there and what it's like. Is it just a bunch of trash and monsters and fugitives? Or more? I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, the summer Hikaru died is the next most popular. I really like this concept. It's very...
Yeah, it's cool.
Creepy, but also interesting to me. So basically, this guy Hikaru went to the forest, died, demon took over his body, came back, the demon was like pretending to be him, and the friend notices that this is not my friend anymore, this is someone different. You have this creepy scene where like he kind of shows that he is a demon, but he seems like a chill, cool dude, and and he's just like, I like being a human, blah blah blah, like, and he's like, and then the friend's like, he probably misses his friend so much that you understand like this is not him, but you also don't want him to like really go, because it's like you're kind of keeping your friend in a way that like should be dead and should be gone. So it's like hard to say goodbye, but it's a fucking demon, right? And then you have those creepy scenes with like, I think he killed some grandma at night. So he's super chill when he's talking to his friend during the day, but someone killed someone at night, and it's like there's this mystery, there's this creepy supernatural psychological aspect to it. I really like it. Okay. Mystery going on.
So, Brickle, the reason why he actually killed the old lady was because Hikaru, or the new Hikaru, doesn't want people to find out that he's a demon.
Yeah.
So because the old lady already knew that this guy is possessed by a demon, that's why he wanted to kill her, just to make sure that his cover is not blown, so he kills the old lady.
Yeah, I think that's a very realistic potential option as to why that happened, yeah.
So, yeah. But, this is a very interesting anime, I'm not gonna lie. I saw it on Netflix, both episodes, and it is so hooking. It's got some boy love here and there, because, Hikaru's like, hey, you like me, and all that. So, but there isn't really any yaoi, stuff going on. But you can see that there's a little bit of boys love, but I don't mind. It's good so far.
Nice.
It's creepy. It's horrific. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but we shall see if any more killing is gonna go around during the night or whatnot. But yeah, it's good.
Have not watched this one, so I might need to check it out.
This one might be my favorite so far this season.
Okay,
it's good.
So before we move on to the next one, can we talk about my favorite one of the season so
Yeah.
far that I actually don't see here on any chart. So it's also one of the most popular coming out right now. That like I said, I just don't see it listed. But Takopi's Original Sin. I figured if we're gonna talk about that, we might as well talk about it pretty early on. Have you guys checked that out at all, or?
I was just going off of like any chart popularity, so if it wasn't on here,
What is it
Yeah.
called?
See it.
It's on any list. Takopi's Original Sin. I sent a message because we forgot to talk about it entirely last time, but
shit.
it's based on a manga.
I watched
by
Ruri Rocks for you.
I appreciate that because that's my second favorite right now. I love
I have
Ruri
not
Rocks, but
Watch this Takopi. No, I don't see it.
Takopi, it is depressing as hell. It's definitely a more mature series. It's an OVA, so it's only like 6 episodes.
That's
But
probably why it
it's,
wasn't on here. It was in the ONA.
Yeah, it's an OVA, then I haven't seen it.
Yeah, ONA.
If it's
so
ONA or OVA, I haven't seen it.
yeah, 6 episodes. It's coming out right now. That first episode that I watched was like a 40 minute episode, and it broke me. Like it's there's a reason it's one of the highest rated things coming out right now. I need to catch up with it so I can avoid spoilers, but it is like hard to watch. It covers a lot of sensitive topics, but it's really good. It's really good.
Nice. I'll write it down. I'll check it out. I'm down.
Yeah.
Call of the Night season 2. I didn't watch because I dropped season 1. Did you guys watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
I didn't watch
same,
season 2, no.
the
Same
same
thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah, just slice of lifey, boring, amazing visuals, but that's about it. It's exactly as what we've talked about. It's just a continuation, but it's nothing really special. I'm not blown away or anything.
Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. I'm not watching it until I watch the movies, and I haven't had enough
I actually haven't seen this one yet. Not yet.
I love the original Bunny
Haven't
Girl
had the
Senpai,
time.
but like I feel like I need to rewatch it, watch the movies. This is a sequel to the film, so
lot.
like I gotta catch up
Yep.
before I jump into it. Sakamoto Days isn't out yet, but I'm super
Hasn't aired
excited
yet.
for it. We have Rising of the Shield Hero season 4, which I just don't care about, but Recon is liking it apparently.
It's good. I like it.
Nice.
Don't really want to talk about it because you guys are just gonna get bored and shit. But just know
I
it's
do like Shield
good.
Hero.
I like Shield Hero.
I'll listen to you talk about it sometime. I do like Shield Hero.
It's good.
I've read it all, so.
True. Shield Hero season 4 was all right apparently. That's what chat's saying. Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. That sounds about right. Are you watching Grand Blue, Jordan?
I did, yeah. I watched the first episode of season 2 yesterday, and
Mhm.
pretty funny. Have you guys seen it? I guess, or
I dropped
I don't
season
know.
1,
Yeah.
so I didn't
I've
really.
seen it.
oh, okay, yeah. So we find out he has a little sister, so that kind of
Mhm.
comes into fruition here early on in season 2, but kind of just more of the same, just hijinks between some of the characters. It made me laugh a couple times. Pretty funny.
Nice.
Yeah, we need to watch the live action with Recon here some point. It's just
Yeah,
to recap everything in season
Jordan,
1.
you're not really missing out on much on season 2. It's literally the same. It's just comedy, humor, and gag and all that. So, it's a show where you just turn off your brain and watch characters have fun and
It's just
party
fun,
and all
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Keep in mind, this anime is about scuba diving. Not really.
Yeah, exactly. Scuba diving, and it has a thing where it'll introduce like one joke here, one joke there, and then it does a good job of like building off that a little bit, right? It'll bring it up later in the episode, and you're like, oh, that came full circle. So it's a good time.
Nice. So
Good fan service though.
Both ways too. Man service and
Man service and
yeah,
fan service. Yeah.
and fan service. Yeah.
Love it. Anyway, Doctor Stone Science Future Core 2's out. I think I might just let a bunch of episodes like come out for this and then watch them all at once because I love Doctor Stone. Like I fell off initially, like back when season 1 was airing, but I rewatched it all recently just to catch up, and it is so good. Like it gets better and better and better. It's one of those shows.
I need to watch the anime at some point. I love the manga. It was fun. It was fun.
Nice. Did you guys
But if
watch? Go ahead.
I was about to say, if you want to talk about Ruri Rocks, though, that's the true Doctor Stone of this season as far
Yeah.
as science goes. I learned all about minerals, geology. Like, it was a good time. There was more in it learning-wise than I expected, and I was all for it. So
Nice. Did you guys
can
watch
show that
the
in class.
Water Magician? And we're gonna talk about Ruri Rock soon.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start going through all the ones that I've seen slowly, but
Okay.
I'm still kind of going popularity wise. The Water Magician.
I just watched the first episode of that. It was okay, I guess.
It was pretty okay.
Nothing too special. Yeah.
It was
I
pretty
was-
okay.
Took its
Very
time
slow.
setting things up.
Very slow living. Just him exploring his powers and
Yeah.
finding out where the fuck he is and all that. So
I was quite bored.
really simple.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I was quite
it's
bored.
it's a bit of a boring first episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Silent Witch was
Good-
better than that though. Don't
good
skip over
water.
that one.
Good
Silent
water.
Witch was pretty.
Visuals though.
You like Silent Witch?
I don't dislike it. It was very pretty. There was a little bit too much exposition in that first episode, so
Yeah.
I do have complaints with it. But overall, I would say it was like probably top 5 of me for the season thus far. If we're talking non-sequels, like it's up
Nice.
there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
still think my number one pick this season is the summer Hikaru died. You need to watch
Really?
Hikaru.
I need to
Yeah.
check that one. Yeah.
But I mean, especially for non-sequels, like Dandadan will probably
Yeah,
end
yeah.
up being better than it. But like for first episodes, just off first episodes, I think Samaru Hikaru Die was my favorite first episode out of like the
Okay.
dozen
You know what?
that I watched.
You know what? I'd agree with that. I would go Hikaru first, and then Gachiakuta second.
Yeah,
That's what I would go.
Okay.
I think so too.
Gachiakuta second? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
For first episodes, I
Yeah,
think Dandadan.
Takopi's Original Sin was mine, and then Ruri Rock's probably number 2. I guess I probably like that one more than you guys though. As
Yeah.
far
Yeah, I don't really enjoy it.
All right, let's talk about Ruri Rocks. We
it.
keep on mentioning it. Let's talk about Ruri Rocks. All right, I really like the animation.
yeah.
The one, it's
Beautiful.
cute. It held my attention. The characters were super likable. A lot of good things going for it. One nitpick that drove me crazy: the super thick older girl has
Yeah.
the has the face of a baby. Pisses me off.
Just the art style. It's just the art.
I
style.
Just
hate
the
it.
art style.
I
It's
fucking
cutesy
hate
art
it. I
style.
hate the. It
It's a
works.
very wholesome show. Okay,
The-
you go in, you're learning about rocks. At first, she just wants to buy rocks, but then she wants to buy. By the end, she wants to buy the tools to go out and find rocks because we learn all
Yeah.
about how they work, minerals, the science behind them, tectonic plates. Like it. This is what you show in a classroom. Okay, this is what Dr. Stone wanted to be.
This is
If
what
Dr.
Dr.
Stone was
Stone wanted
good, this
to
is what
be.
it would be. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This show for me, I love Studio Bind because they did Mushoku Tensei. They're one of my favorite
Uh-huh.
studios. But I'm gonna have to say this anime so far is a fucking snooze fest.
No, this is so sad.
Maybe because I'm not really too much into all this fucking science and tectonic plates and girls exploring minerals and shit. But yeah,
You get to learn. Rico.
I was just
Nature.
so mainly this is the truth, by the way, and I'm speaking this like a true man of culture. I was closing my eyes a lot in the first episode, but as soon as the thick girl came on screen with the boba, I had my eyes open wide. And then when she's gone, I'm like closing them again.
This is so sad. I was more fascinated with her outfit. She had like a little bell on her hip, and I can't figure out why. I even looked it up. I'm like, do geologists like wear bells? And it's like, no, like that's not like.
That's just her style.
I don't know what the bell was about. She just wears a little bell, and I think that's adorable.
Honestly, I might be on this. So I would actually be on a similar page to Recon if she didn't look like her face was like 7 years old, while the rest of her I like the
Moe
I like the
freaks,
I like
and
the
it's
re- I like the relationship between like the kid and the woman. It's super cute. Their conversations are good. The science is cool. Like I liked everything except for the moe face on this thick woman. Like it drives me fucking crazy the entire time.
Wait. How old is she, anyways?
She's in college, I think.
Said college
Oh,
grads
she's in college,
or grad
okay.
school, so
College
like probably,
grad, okay.
probably,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
23 to 24, 25, something like
Okay.
that.
And she has a baby. That's so weird, but anyways.
She doesn't have a baby. Like the girl just kind of saw her out in
Well-
the woods. That'd be the weird part, right? Like she saw this lady
I
with
don't
a
know.
giant hammer, Thor style, out in the woods, and she's like, "I want you to show me the way. Show me how to live." Just Barney Stinson style. That's how they met, and she just kind of followed her around. So, yeah.
I liked it. I liked
how I
it.
met my teacher.
I don't know if I would like watch the entire season, but I'll watch another episode for sure.
I'm enjoying this one, but yeah, I could see the moe style like throwing people off if it's not their thing. I feel like art
I feel
style
like-
doesn't bother me too much.
Moe would work if they were like high school students or like middle school students, or it just like they all had smaller bodies, but just like she's fucking thick, dude. She's thick and older and so hot, and then her face is 7 years old, and it kills me.
It's not about being hot, Briggs. This isn't like a.
I know it's not what it's
It's
supposed to be
serious.
about. It's not. But it,
This is wholesome stuff right here, okay?
Look, it was cute, but
Science.
it's just not really a show for
Science.
me. It's not really a show.
well, they should scientifically make her face look more accurate.
Uh,
anyway, I'm trying to think. What else did I watch here?
oh yeah.
Oh, have you guys watched the anime that I told you guys about? New Saga, Be Stronger.
I did.
This is the ugly bastard one.
No, no. So
No,
New Saga,
no. New Saga.
yeah, New Saga is the one where he like dies fighting like the demons and
They
stuff,
fight
and
the
then goes back in
hero's
time
party,
to redo it all,
dies.
right?
They
Oh,
fight
I
the Demon
forgot to
Lord.
watch that one. Oh no.
No.
So Recon, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've read a few manhwa in my day, right? Like, and I'm not a big manhwa guy, but I read one
Did you read
called
the manhwa for this?
No, not for this one, but I read one. That's my point though, is that it doesn't have to be for this. I read one called "A Returner's Magic Should Be Special."
Oh
And I
yeah,
read
I've
that
seen
whole
the anime
thing.
for that.
Yeah, yeah, I read that whole thing, and it was like a couple hundred chapters, right? So like, and I've read some stuff that started very similar. So I've just seen this thing done so many times where I'm like, it wasn't bad. Like I didn't hate it, and I could keep watching it and stuff. But unless, I don't know, it didn't do anything outside the box though. It was still very, very standard, very tropey. Like I've seen this storyline done a few times. So that was my take prior. I watched it. I stand by that. It really didn't do anything too outside the box, but I could see myself maybe watching more, but it was just kind of all right, right? It didn't really go over the top with anything. It just it was just pretty okay.
Can you spoil it
Personally,
for me?
I really like the character.
I feel like I just did. Like he died, he goes back, he like gets to start over again, and we don't really get to see the journey start, but like he knows stuff is gonna go down in 3 years' time, right? So he has to kind of try to prepare.
So we'll see where he goes with it from there and how.
If you watched the latest
I want to see how he
episode, that's when it
changes
started.
things in like the second or third episode. You know.
Yeah. In A Returner's Magic Should Be Special, when I read that, like the thing I did like about that was, he did get strong by the end to where he was fighting things, but he just couldn't do it all on his own. So he knew other people that lasted a long time. He met them earlier on and tried to kind of train them up and prepare them. So like that was cool. And this one, he seems more like there's people he knows and he's glad they're okay and stuff, but he seems more like determined to do it alone. So like it might take that route of I got to be the one to.
No, he doesn't do it alone.
It doesn't go that case. Okay.
He doesn't do it alone. No.
Okay, because I've only seen episode 1, so that's how he seemed like he was kind of veering at the end of the episode, and I'm like, I hope that's not the case. Like, you could at least make it okay.
Right? I've watched all 3 episodes, and they all go on a journey together, like the whole party.
Okay.
And that's when it starts.
Right,
so
I need to watch it.
Watching, I'm sure you guys will be impressed.
I can't believe I forgot to watch that one. Let's watch. Let's talk about Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. It was fucking hilarious. It was
Gotchi Fighter.
So, Gotchi
Fighter.
It says Ugly Mug Epic Fighter in English here.
I mean, relatable.
The Japanese title is Gotchi Fighter.
Got it. So, it was just so over the top. Like he shot an arrow and a dragon came out of the sky. Like it was so fucking funny. It was killing me. He went a little bit
overpowered.
Like it kind of bothered me how extreme he went with his like he could have got negative 255 looks, but then he's like, if a girl touches me, I lose 10% of my HP. Okay, that's fine. And then it was like, if I have sex, I die. It's like, why are you doing this to yourself, man? You're already cracked.
He touched a woman and lost more than half of his million HP.
It would have been enough to kill the entire planet.
Bro, finally a relatable isekai. Let's go. All right. Finally,
I love how
I can kind of self-insert into.
I love how he just killed one monster, one mob, and he got so much points out of it that he literally just maxed out all his fucking stats in one go. He's just broken.
So
the ugly bastard is broken.
Right?
The negative 255 looks like I feel like what if he just like starts working out? Like right now he's just like, super fat. Like what if he just gets jacked? This could be the best underdog story of all time.
I don't know, man. This could easily turn into a hentai, and you know it.
All he needs is a hair transplant and to lift some weights, and he's fucking there.
Some of the best stories. It's about watching the characters grow and mature, and watching the come up, right? The redemption.
Yeah.
And the further they start down, the better that is to watch. But I feel like that's not going to be the case here. So.
Honestly, this was just really funny and really entertaining. I really liked it.
Studio White Fox. Okay, animation, but this was not bad.
Did you guys do your homework and watch the bowling anime?
I didn't watch it. Because the scores were still really bad, but I heard it wasn't a bowling anime, is what I heard. Is that accurate? It's just like a misdirect? Is that...
No.
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
It was a bowling anime. At least at first. The whole first episode was about bowling.
So if I watch it, I'm going to get my cute girls doing cute things and slice of life and all that? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Or did this get...
Wait, neither of you guys watched it?
No,
I did not.
I haven't got
I
the chance.
considered it, and I saw how low the scores were after the first couple episodes, and I'm like, do I want?
Damn, that's low.
You
The
didn't do
scores
your
are low.
homework. You guys didn't do your homework.
I'd already watched like 12 episodes. I was like,
Hey, you
know
didn't
what?
do your homework for new Saga. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be mad at me if you guys didn't watch Turkey. I watched Ruri Rocks.
That was good though.
So I actually was quite enjoying it
Okay.
at first because it was bowling anime, cute girls bowling.
Yeah.
It was like one of the girls is into bowling since she was like a child, and then she wanted to put a team together, but like there was no bowling team, so she asked two of her friends to join, but they didn't really like. They just joined to help her, so they weren't very good. And then there's one girl on the team that's like really into it, and she's pissed that like these other two girls suck and don't care. So the team was falling apart. They had like a little match challenge. They played another school or another club or whatever. It was cute. The interactions actually held my attention. It was pretty good. And then a lightning bolt hit like a bowling ball that was like being excavated like a million years ago, or like not a million years ago, but like a long time ago. And then some supernatural shit started happening, and I'm like, what's going on? This is a bowling anime. And now are they going to another world? Like I didn't watch episode 2. I only watched episode 1. Actually, there's no episode 2 out yet. But I think it might be a bowling isekai. Like, I don't know what's going.
What?
The last like 10 seconds, like 30 seconds of the anime, I'm a cute bowling anime. All right, cute bowling anime. I'm invested.
Isekai bowling. That's
A lightning bolt hits a bowling ball. The bowling ball, another bowling ball starts glowing and floating. I'm like, what is going on?
The Eminence and Shadows start.
Now what you're telling me I gotta see this. If this is a bowling isekai, that's like freshly brand new, something I've never seen before. Okay, I'm into this now.
They branded it to where Recon wouldn't try it out, but low key it was something right up his alley.
Bowling
So
isekai
bad.
sounds really interesting.
Oh.
Have you guys seen?
Oh, go for
Sorry,
it.
I cut you off, Jordan.
No, I was just gonna say I hate that I saw that this wasn't a bowling anime before I started it. Otherwise, I was so hyped to go into it that just like disappointed me a little bit. Where I was like, I'm just not even gonna bother. But maybe I should have done the opposite.
Have you guys seen the Outcasts restaurant?
I did. I watched that because of you, Recon.
Good. Briggs?
Nope.
See, this is exactly what I fucking mean. You don't do your homework, I don't do my homework.
You should have watched the Supernatural Isekai Bowling, man. I don't get it. I don't
To
get why
be
you
fair,
did it.
Recon did specifically say you guys need to watch this one, so I was like, all right.
Yes, he did.
These are the two I put on my list
Don't
for
worry,
Recon.
me and Jordan will talk about this.
We guys
Oh,
talk about it.
Briggs, this
Yeah.
is your personal favorite. I know how much you like the kicked out of the hero's party trope, where he gets kicked out, but oh, guess what? He's fucking overpowered. I know you love that a lot,
I'm gonna
right?
kill my what?
No, Sanji from One Piece is basically the main character. I will say that. This dude is a chef. He likes to cook. He's in the, oh, captain, my captain, and then suddenly he's not in the crew anymore, right? He leaves the Straw Hats, and now he decides to open up his own restaurant. So, so that's the story thus far, and there's
Yep.
some other hijinks kind of in there, like him, saving a little girl and. Her deciding to work there, child labor. We love that. Kind of like Ruri Rocks. It's all about the child labor. You got
buys
children
the
yearn for
slave.
mines, right? Yeah, but yeah, he opens up a restaurant, and it seems like it's going to be pretty wholesome. I don't quite know where it's going to go from episode 1, but I didn't hate it. Like, it was better than I thought it would be. It was one of those I saw. I didn't really want to go into it all, and I would not have watched if not for Recon, but it was pretty all right.
Fair.
So-
Yeah, it was good. I like
There was one other one I was
overpowered
watching. I can't remember. Clevdus.
Clevdus or
Clevdus. How do you guys liking that one so far? I only watched 20 minutes because the episode was 45.
It is really dark, super dark, but man, it's so good.
It starts
Is it
off
good?
pretty strong.
It is
I will
dark as
say,
fuck.
like, I'm not like it's not like it's amazing or whatever, but the animation's good, so I knew Recon was gonna like it. The animation's good, and it just starts off like with so much action, but like sometimes when a series starts off with action, like to get your attention, you're not invested because you don't really know anyone. But for some reason, like I was pretty invested in these characters and like this. You know what the thing I like about it is? I feel like a lot of the times it's like we need to kill the monsters and the demons to save the world, and it's just like this demon saw the humans as like coming onto his territory and like I'm gonna kill you guys now because you guys killed like my monsters. Like it was his territory and a bunch of his monsters were slaughtered, and he's like, now I like you slaughtered my monsters. Like this demon has a personality. Like he cares. Like there's something different about it. It's not just like, oh, monsters are evil, we must kill them, and then the monsters are like, oh, we need to kill humans. I feel like there was just like a little bit more depth to it than that, which made me care. Because it was just, I didn't.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't look at it from that perspective. It's like he wants to take out the humans because they're just, if you continue to let them expand, they're just gonna start killing monsters to clear out area for their houses and stuff, right?
So this is probably also one of my favorites of this season. It's such a dark story, yet it is just one of the most captivating shit I've ever seen. So you got this big demon who is one of the lord beasts or whatever, and he wants to destroy humanity and all that shit. And he wiped out the hero's party except for one girl who was blessed with immortality. So if she dies, she actually reawakens back up. Yet she doesn't actually know that too much yet.
Are we
Because
still
she's
talking
still
about
trying to, like,
Clevdus, or are these
recover.
two different shows? Or...
No, it's Clevdus. That's what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
I hadn't seen it, so I wasn't sure if that was the same show or not.
But Clevdus, the monster, can actually take forms, different forms. So, of the woman that was dying with her baby, he did take her form, and he was tasked with raising that child because that child is going to be like the last saving grace for everything. So he needs to take care of the baby somehow.
Yeah,
And,
I'm gonna be honest, didn't expect it to go that direction at all. I watched 20 minutes, nothing about those 20 or 15, 20 minutes made me think it was gonna go that direction. That's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, you guys both just described the same anime, but it sounded so different both times. Like I don't know what to think. I feel like I couldn't repeat back to you what this show is about, but I might have to.
But
check
let
it
me
out
tell
if
you
it's
straight up, it's dark because there's a lot of deaths, and there's also a little bit of sexual content in terms of like rape and shit. But
Right.
yeah.
You have
Yeah. Like,
You have been
look
warned.
Look at the synopsis. The synopsis is takes a 360 as well, or like a 180. The story centers on the Clevdus, the Lord of Dark Beasts, who wields both uncanny intellect and destructive power. Frustrated by the 13 heroes tasked to destroy him, he has decided to be rid of humanity once and for all. So that's kind of how it starts, with all that action, fighting, killing, whatever. However, he has been charged with one nuisance. He revived the hero he personally slayed and adopts an orphaned humanoid baby. Where did this come from?
I see
Yeah,
why
that's
they
what I
need
was
40
talking
minutes
about.
for that first episode.
That's
That sounds
why
like a lot.
the girl is blessed with immortality, so when she dies, she just reawakens because of him.
Speaking of immortality, the fucking water magician guy has like eternal youth as well. Like what's going on with these shows?
They just kind of tossed that in there.
They just threw that in there at the end.
Like, even fake Michael's like, oh my god, I forgot about that. Like, or didn't notice that. That guy's just gonna be going around forever.
Other anime? So that's basically what I've seen up until this point. What have you guys seen that you guys think I should check out for next time?
I wouldn't say you should check it out, but there was an anime I watched called Watari-kun's Star is about to collapse. It's one of my top 20 like manga all time because, like I said, all the girls in it are crazy, and I kind of like crazy. But the anime so far has been a little bit lackluster based on the first episode, and I don't think a lot of people are liking it. But I figured it was at least worth mentioning because the manga is good. I like it. It's up there.
The new Panty and Stocking looks fucking hilarious, but I need to watch season 1 again, or like I don't think I ever even finished season 1. But it was good. So I think we should. Would you guys be down to watch some Panty and Stocking season 1 and talk about it next week?
I'd be down for Panty and Stocking at some point.
What do you mean no?
I want to do it next week.
Briggs, we have to continue on with forcing each others to watch random anime. I gotta continue Berserk. We got shit to do, okay? And we also gotta watch. We also have to watch Grand Blue, the live action.
What I was thinking.
I ain't got time for Panty and Stocking.
I was thinking about doing something different for next week, where like there's a lot of sequels I want to watch, like the Bunny Girl Senpai one.
And the vending machine one, right?
And
listen, why don't we just go? Why don't we just watch it together on stream? How about that with the people?
Maybe not today because I have to go really soon actually.
Obviously not today.
But
yeah.
I was just saying I was thinking it'd be fun for next week to like watch Panty and Stocking and like watch like the Bunny Girl Senpai movies and talk about that. To kind of
How about we watch them on stream to save some time?
We could, but are you guys okay with doing that? Because these are some sequels that like we were not able to talk about, we're not caught up on like their previous.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
That would be fun. That'll be fun to do something.
And then
different.
after that, we'll go back to recommending stuff to each other.
Sounds good to me. As long as we toss Grand Blue live action.
All right, we could try and do that too. We could try and do that too.
That's my bargaining.
All right, sounds good. I'm down. Any other shows, Recon? Because I do need to
I
go
got
shortly,
something for you.
but please recommend
I
stuff.
saw the first episode of Togen Anki yesterday. Mind blowing.
Togen Anki.
What is that one about?
Yes.
Oh, that's a demon one?
It is. That's the demon and the Momotaru, the two sides. Let me tell you, mind blowing, amazing animation, amazing.
It's 67%. Not rated very well, Recon.
All right.
Don't listen to them.
I'll
Listen
toss
to
one out
me.
there.
Okay, I'll check it out.
You gotta listen to me. You know my taste is good. Okay.
I'll toss one out there. I haven't seen it yet, but City the animation, I've at least heard about it. It's by the Nichijou author. It looks cute. It's rated highly. I might not watch it anytime soon, but if you're a fan of that, we see you. All right,
what's it
we
called?
know you exist.
What's it called?
City the
Togen
animation.
Anki.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't hear what either of you guys said.
Jordan said City the Animation. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's by
Mine
the
is
Nichijou
Togen
author, right?
Aniki.
Togen
Togen
Aniki
Aniki.
and City the Animation. Okay. So
Yeah.
next week we are going to be watching some Panty and Stalking and talking about it, and ideally the Bunny Girl Senpai movies. I think there's 2 of them, so that we could watch the new season.
okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing for next week, and then we'll get back to recommending to each other again. I think that's a good spot for us to end. If you guys are okay with that. Any other shows you watched that you guys need to talk about? Or are we good?
No, I think we're good. Just
Hell yeah.
watch Ruri Rocks, people, and
Ruri Rocks.
That's the best. And Takopi's Original Sin. So
Yeah.
And on that note, my friends, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Check out the boys. Give us a follow on Spotify, and I'll see you all next time.
Bang.
Bang.
boy.